Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to Utility Sports. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my New York Jets and their potential plans to replace Carl Lawson this season after he underwent an Achilles tear during joint practice against the Green Bay Packers. So there's a lot to unpack in this video. We're going to be talking about some potential trade targets for the New York Jets and also this report that Adam Schefter's bringing. Before we jump into that, hit that subscribe button. Also, leave a like on today's video. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job here at Utility Sports and you've been enjoying the content. Now, let's jump into it here. Adam Schefter tweets, after losing Carl Lawson to a season-ending torn Achilles, like I talked about, the New York Jets now are looking for ways to acquire a pass rusher to help fill the void, per sources. A trade before the season is being explored. So, Schefter's letting us know that GM Joe Douglas and head coach Robert Saleh are not content with just running the edges that they have out there right now into the start of the regular season. They want to make a move. Big part of their offseason when going out and getting a guy like Carl Lawson, who's going to be able to get after the quarterback. He's young, athletic, able to get to the QB consistently on his own, win one-on-one matchups. And with him out, the Jets really don't have a guy like that you're going to consistently count on to beat a tackle to the quarterback spot. So now they have a real need there in order to try and improve this roster. I'm not sure about the whole Marcus May situation, what's going to go down there. I think that he'll probably end up getting traded at some point, of course. Probably the best player on our defense at this point. And without Carl Lawson there, it kind of throws a little bit of a wrench into things about the talent level right now and where we're at. So some potential targets that the New York Jets could be looking at. First, we have Shelby Harris from the Denver Broncos. He's been a long-time starter there, probably slated to be a depth edge for them at this point. He probably is available for trade if the Jets want to go a cheaper route, make a move for a guy who is a little bit more available than some of these other guys. I think Shelby Harris does make some sense. Also, a guy who reportedly requested a trade a few months ago, that is Chandler Jones from the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if that trade request is really valid or if it really did come out. Of course, he was really happy to see J.J. Watt become his teammate there. So I don't really know if the Chandler Jones trade request is quite a reality at this point. But nonetheless, if the Cardinals are looking to make a move, I think the Jets would be calling on Chandler Jones. He's a premier pass rusher, one of the best in the league when he's healthy, and I think that he makes a lot of sense for the Jets' new base 4-3 defense. Looking as well to another guy who used to play for the New England Patriots, that's Trey Flowers. He's on a big-time contract with the Detroit Lions, so probably just not going to win a lot of games this year. I think Trey Flowers is very, very available to get, probably for a very, very cheap price, honestly, at this point, just based off of what his salary cap number looks like. The Jets, if they really are desperate for an edge, Trey Flowers could maybe answer the call there. And then one fit that I actually really, really like here is Dee Ford from the San Francisco 49ers. The last few years, Robert Saleh has been coaching him, and Dee Ford's been a very productive player throughout his career. He's consistent off the edge, gives you good pressure on a nightly basis when he's out there, and I think he could make a lot of sense for the New York Jets to fill in a pass rusher for a year or two. Carl Lawson is going to have to rehab for at least 12 months here. We're not going to see him back until maybe week 1 next season, and that's at earliest probably. Carl Lawson, his injury is really devastating to the New York Jets and Jets fans. He was going to be a big part of what we did defensively this year, and without him, the season looks already like a big loss at this point. We're going to have to try and add in an edge here, maybe even 2, honestly, to try and make up for the loss of Carl Lawson. Let me know in the comment section if there's an edge that you think I missed talking about in today's video. And also let me know what you'd be interested in between Dee Ford, Trey Flowers, Chandler Jones, and Shelby Harris. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the very next Utility Sports video.